What's up guys, Trav White here. Have you ever wondered why some facial hairstyles look amazing on some guys, but then you try it out on yourself and it doesn't quite look how you want it to? So in this video, I'm gonna explain how you can pick the most attractive facial hairstyle for you. So if you've seen my best face shapes for long hair video, I'm gonna start this video off with the exact same sentiment that applies when growing out your beard. Grow whatever the hell beard you want. Who cares? Ultimately, trial and error is the best way to find the right beard style for you. And at the end of the day, you can do whatever you want to do. Now, I could probably just end this video right here and leave you to your own devices, but I know that there are some of you out there who want more, right? You're interested in the science of grooming and symmetry and proportions and looks maxing, and you want to look your absolute best. So for you, I've got a lot more science to share. So once again, let's dive into face shapes. For a quick reference, the face shapes we're talking about are circle, square, diamond, oval, heart, triangle, oblong, and rectangle. A lot of videos you'll find on YouTube and articles online, they give really complicated ways of figuring out what your face shape is, all the way from taking tape measures and measuring your cheekbones and measuring your forehead points and measuring your jawline points. Honestly, with AI and filters today, it's so easy. The easiest way that I've found to find this is honestly just go onto TikTok, right? You can search for the face shape filter in the search bar. There's several out there. I know that Forte Series has one. The one I used was My Face Shape, and it was by Grace M. Choi. So go through all of those face shapes on there until you find the one that fits your face the best. It can get kind of tricky because for me, there were a couple of contenders, right? The diamond and upside down triangle were pretty close, but if you look closely, my jawline was just a little bit wider than those pointed bottoms, and it wasn't quite wide enough for the square face shape. And ultimately, my face fit the best in the oval filter. So I think I'm mostly oval shape. And the important thing to remember here is that every person's face has so many minute variables and unique features that you could fit into multiple different shapes. You could have multiple features. In other words, you just need to find the shape that is closest to you. Having said that, for me, I was closest to oval. So what the heck should you do with this information? Once you know your face shape, if you've watched my other video where I go into what's the best long hairstyle for face shapes, you'll know already that it all comes down to proportions, and it's the same using facial hair as well. It's to balance out your features to be as proportionate as possible. And no matter what your beard style is, you're gonna wanna get a high quality grooming tool to trim your beard and achieve these looks at home. And my go-to beard trimmer and today's video sponsor is the Brio Beardscape. I've been using Brio for 5 years, all the way since their V1 trimmer model. I use their V2 now, and this is hands down the best beard trimmer I've ever used. A couple of things make it my favorite. First off is battery life. It lasts up to 240 minutes on one charge. So if you're trimming 5 minutes for each use, give or take, that's 48 uses before you need to charge again. So let's say you're trimming once a week, which is pretty fast actually. Most guys might trim once every 2 weeks, but let's say you're trimming once a week. 4 times per month means that you can trim for an entire year before you need to charge this thing again. That means you can travel without worrying about your battery dying. And speaking of traveling with it, they also have a travel lock feature. If you hold the on button down for 3 seconds, it locks in travel mode. So it's not gonna be turning on while you're traveling in your bag and wasting the battery for the whole flight. Now the trimmer comes with 1 and 2 millimeter guards, 3 to 6 millimeter guards, 9 to 12, and 15 to 18 millimeter size guards. And this is my favorite part about the Brio Beardscape, is that the blade that comes on it also has a built-in guard, and it adjusts in 0.3 millimeter increments. It adjusts from 1 millimeter to 1.3 to 1.6 to 1.9. So you can really get that perfect amount of stubble length. I personally love a beard length between 4 and 5 millimeters. So what I do when I'm trimming is I'll use the 3 millimeter guard and I'll adjust the built-in guard to about 1.6 millimeters for a total length of 4.6 millimeters. In my opinion, this is the perfect heavy stubble length. Now there's also a 2-year warranty included on every purchase. Click the link in the description. If you buy a Beardscape V2, they will also give you the Zero Blade for free. The Zero Blade is designed specifically for super close cuts, right? Creating really tight lines, cleaning up your lip line, your mustache, cleaning up your neckline, your cheek line. This is a stainless steel blade at 0.2 millimeters. So you're getting a really close cut with this blade. So if you get a V2, you get a free Zero Blade with your purchase. So for a little more explanation, I think the best thing to do is just jump into some examples of beards for each face shape. So for example, if you have an oblong face shape, this is characterized by a longer face, rounder face, kind of a long oval, then you can consider beard styles that are going to add width to the side of your face. So opting for fuller, more rounded beard styles is going to create balance, and it's going to sort of soften that oblong appearance. If you have an oval face shape, pretty much almost any beard style works well for an oval face shape. Oval faces are really versatile. They can handle most any beard length and most beard styles. So definitely experiment with different looks, from short stubble to long to full beards. Really find a style that resonates with you and your taste. Let's jump to rectangular face shapes. So these are more long and square jawlines and wide forehead points. So this face shape definitely calls for a beard that adds width and fullness. So definitely consider shorter beard styles, or you can even go for medium length with some volume on the sides. This kind of creates that illusion of a broader face, and it kind of balances out those narrow and angular facial proportions. If you have a triangular face shape, then you've got a really prominent jawline, but you have a narrower forehead. So finding a beard style that adds volume and width to the upper part of your face. So to achieve a more balanced look, you can opt for longer styles, more fuller beards, style with more hair on the cheeks, more hair on the sideburns. This is really going to balance out the pointedness down to the square jawline. So if you have a round face, this is more circular. So this is a beard style that can work for you, is to add length and angles. So a really well-groomed beard, even going to the barbershop and getting some angles into your beard style, adding some length on the chin. This can help you create a more defined jawline with your facial hair, and it can really help add structure to your face. So remember, for all of these, we're going for proportionality rather than accentuating the shape that you already have. Moving on to a heart-shaped face, this can be characterized by kind of a broad forehead, a more pointed chin, but this can be complemented by beard styles that add width to the lower part of your face to balance out the forehead and the jawline. So you want to look at beard styles with more hair on the chin, more hair on the sides, on the sideburns, on the cheekbones. This can really create balance and draw attention kind of away from the forehead, have a more proportionate look. So if you have a square face, then you have really angular features. You have a strong jawline, and we actually don't want to hide that. We want to enhance these features. So you definitely want to choose a beard style to accentuate those angles of your face, right? You want a beard style to maintain that clean, squared off, really masculine jawline for your square shaped face. For diamond shaped faces, the best benefit you can add here is to add width to the chin area and sort of minimize the width of the cheekbone, because what will happen in diamond faces is you'll have a pointed forehead, then a really wide cheekbones, and then a pointed chin. So adding width to the chin area to kind of even it out with the cheekbones, get it a little closer to more of an oval looking face, and having a beard style with more hair on the chin, kind of shorter on the sides to create that balance and that complement for your facial structure. The main thing for all of this is you want to avoid accentuating those disproportionate areas. So these are all just loose things to consider when figuring out what the best beard style for your face shape is. Okay, so we've talked about how to figure out the best beard style for your face shape. We've also talked about the best grooming tool for your beard, But what does science tell us is the most attractive beard style for men? Now, there was a 2013 study in the Journal of Evolution and Human Behavior where pictures of 10 smiling men at different stages of beard growth were shown to 351 women and 177 heterosexual men. And the results were women judged faces with heavy stubble as most attractive. And this is about 10 days worth of growth here. A little more than a shadow, a little less than a full beard. Heavy beards, light stubble, and clean shaven were judged as less attractive by the women. In contrast, the men rated full beards and heavy stubble as most attractive, followed closely by clean shaven and light stubble as least attractive. So both men and women voted heavy stubble as the most attractive beard a man can have. Additionally, both men and women rated full beards the highest for parenting ability and healthiness. So basically, as facial hair increased, masculinity ratings increased as well. Attractiveness, heavy stubble. If you want to be seen as someone, as a strong, protecting parent, father, then having a full beard accomplishes that look. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Drop a comment below. Let me know what your favorite beard style is, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.